YouTube chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Well, this is a little bit awkward, you guys. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Now, I told you guys last week, everybody loves to run content on people, but when they become content, people don't like it. Last week, Wack 100 and Loose Cannon got into it because Wack questioned Loose Cannon after Loose Cannon and his wife put out a video claiming the feds were on his block. Wack was not rolling. He tried to make Loose Cannon seem like a liar, maybe even a clout chaser, and that's what began their quote-unquote issues. Well, after the feds picked up Big U, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, and the Rolling 60s, everybody is now looking at who's next. Some people say, hey, where's Wack 100? He's mentioned in the indictments, but they don't pick him up? Very odd. And now yesterday, the feds paid Adam 22 a visit. Why? Because 30% of the indictment mentions No Jumper podcast. So of course, it would make sense they would pay Adam 22 a visit, maybe try to get some surveillance footage from him, talk to him about Brick Baby, who's currently locked up, and maybe get some receipts from Adam. Adam 22 said, the feds came knocking on my door today. We'll be filling y'all in on what they wanted from me at 4 p.m. Wednesday on YouTube. Then he goes on to put out this video.
So much for being fresh. If the Fed's watching, I made it 41 years into this life before I had involvement, conversation with federal agents. And when they showed up, I was wearing a red Nike Tech. Not exactly the definition of fresh, but I got a crazy update. I'm going to do the Good Diligent podcaster thing, and I'm going to save it for tomorrow at 4 p.m. with Lush and some surprise guests. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. The 22ster has got a big update. Tap inwardly.
Now, after people called Cap, Adam said, anyone who thinks I'm lying, this is on the dead homies. Well, fast forward a couple hours later, Akademiks calls Wack on the phone to ask him about the feds pulling up on Adam 22. He says, you know what, Wack? I think it's odd how the feds have spoken with Adam, picked up Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, Big U, but for some reason, they're leaving you alone. What's up with that? And this is where Wack loses it. Normally, Wack enjoys bantering with Akademiks, except when Akademiks is trying to put something on Wack 100. That's when we kind of see Wack start to get frustrated. He gets annoyed, starts calling Akademiks all types of names, and even applies a full court press on Akademiks. Here's a conversation.
Well, why did they waste their time to go talk to Adam then? If so, they're threatening you. They wouldn't waste their time to talk to you, but they would talk to Adam.
They're talking to Adam about Brick Baby. Brick Baby's an employee. I don't know. Shit, gotta ask him. Shit, Brick Baby's an employee.
It makes sense though, yo, Wack. It makes sense.
You a weirdo too. You niggas, look, let me break something down, Act. Y'all want to put me in something.
No. It's not putting you in anything.
Listen,
I'm asking
just because I do a podcast don't mean I do everything. When I do with you from 12 to 1 is what I do with you from 12 to 1. What the fuck you doing from 9 to 12 is your business. So this shit is 2021 shit, 2022 shit, 2023, 2024. Fucking Brick Baby, I know the world didn't even know who he was till 2023 or late 2022 when he got to No Jumper. He's a nobody. Let's establish that now. He was in fucking Atlanta. And I've never seen this day in my life. Let's establish that.
Okay, but Wack, you're still taking a point.
No, I'm not.
If they talk to Adam, I would assume they would at least. Again, Adam's not in trouble. It's not like
man, you weird as a listen. If you assume that, I don't own No Jumper,
assumption. Like
I don't own No Jumper. I don't have employees at No Jumper. I'm a partner on one show. You get it? I don't control the building. No. I don't control cameras. Wack. I don't control payroll, bro.
Wack,
stop playing with me with these narratives.
No. That's not the angle I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
stop playing with me with these narratives, bro.
Big U is the.
I ain't got nothing to do with extorting, sex trafficking, a murder of a fucking football player, a fucking grid that I've been attacking and exposing for the last couple years. I ain't got nothing to do with what got caught with at his house. I ain't got nothing to do with a dispensary.
Yeah, but
stop trying to put my name in shit, bro.
Right, but they did mention an incident that they're saying the Big U Enterprise tried to step to you and they weren't successful. So
no, they mentioned Big U having a phone call. They didn't mention witness or CI reports. See, this will use a little bitty mental midget. If it would have said witness one or CI reports this happened, then okay. You got a point.
So explain why they're going to, because Adam says he's gonna, which by the way, I think that's stupid.
I'm not fucking Adam. Adam is the owner of the building. Brick is an employee of Adams. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Yeah, Wack. But they wouldn't be. They wouldn't be subpoenaing Jeff Bezos if somebody from Amazon is going to motherfucking.
Shut the fuck up about Jeff Bezos. You stupid as a motherfucker. They would have went to that build, nigga, and whoever build he worked in, they gonna go talk to the motherfucker running it. No jumper, ain't no fucking Amazon. They don't gotta talk to them. They can subpoena the whole shit. They could just run in there and go take the BBR. Hey, bro, they can do what they want. Adam is the dude's boss. Adam is only one person control that building. That's Adam. So whatever they want, if it's footage, if it's did he really work there, if it's whatever the fuck they want, they're gonna go ask him.
So that would mean that they're probably thinking that some illegal shit happened at No Jumper because Adam only has to do with No Jumper, right?
Nah, I don't know, bro. You over there assuming why would something illegal happen?
Well, why would they want to talk to his boss if they're investigating crime? Why they gotta? If a nigga work at McDonald's, they're not gonna say let's talk to.
Why they want to talk to Vlad? They probably asked him if his content or any other videos. I don't know what the fuck you gotta ask him.
Well, for Keefy D with Vlad, they felt that there was a confession given to Vlad, and they wanted the whole confession.
Well, that's video, right?
Yes.
Who owns and runs Vlad TV?
Vlad.
Okay. Who owns and runs fucking No Jumper?
Okay, so maybe they think there was confessions given out either on camera or off.
I don't know what the fuck. I mean, he gonna talk about it when he talk about it, but it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out. Fucking dude was up there 90% of the time with his kids running around. Don't nobody do nothing fucking illegal at no fucking No Jumper, bro.
Hey, would you want if Adam asked you for suggestion, would you say he should get a lawyer? I think he should get a lawyer. If the feds,
I don't give a fuck. Hey, check this out, bro. That ain't my business what he do. What I give a fuck. I'll get a lawyer for what? Adam ain't doing nothing wrong.
No, it's not about doing something wrong. It's like if you're gonna talk to federal authorities that are talking about RICO, even if you have nothing to do with it, have a lawyer.
First of all, he don't know nothing about Big U. He don't know nothing about Loose Cannon, but when Loose Cannon comes up here, and Brick is his employee. So any motherfucking day, what the fuck? Big U has interviewed up there 2-3 times. Lucid ended up there 4-5 times. Brick is an employee. Like, what's the big deal?
Nah, I felt it was
Adam ain't got nothing to hide. Big U ain't fuck with that building since I hit the building. Since I hit that building, he ain't fuck with that building. Think about it. Since I hit that building, he ain't fuck with that building.
Hey,
and we on episode what? 88, 85?
Okay, let me ask you this for the record. If they subpoenaed you to answer questions, would you answer?
Hey, bro, check this out. Academics, I ain't gonna tell you again, bro.
Okay.
Stop trying to put me in something.
No, I was just giving a scenario.
They gonna subpoena you about some shit ain't got nothing to do with you, bro?
I would hope not.
You and the rest of these bitch ass niggas, stop trying to incorporate me in something that ain't got nothing to do with me, homie. You nowhere in there where you see shit was orchestrated with Wack 100.
Wait. Wack.
Stop trying to put me in something that ain't got nothing to do with me, nigga.
Wait, Wack.
I ain't from rolling 60s.
Wack, let me clear that up. No, let me clear that up. Let me clear it up. I'm not
trying. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not saying you had nothing to do with anything.
No, that's what you keep
saying. No. Let me clarify this.
Hey, look, bro, get in your lane, bro.
No.
Some shit is disrespectful, bro.
No. Only thing,
bro.
I wasn't trying to
stop insinuating. I'm gonna ask you.
Wait,
I don't
Wack.
know if you dumb or slow,
No.
or you just playing for content.
No. Hold on. You think I'm saying something I'm not?
Did you read all the shit?
Yeah. No.
What do I got to do with any of it?
I think that the feds would want you to be listed as a victim.
I'm not a victim, dummy.
No, hold on. I'm not saying you are, but I think they would want
to happen to you.
Okay, I think they would want to talk to you in that sense, and you could probably say no. You could probably be like, "No, I'm good."
But to you, bro.
But
let me explain something to you, bro. I'm gonna say this one more time, bro. Nothing in that paperwork, none of those actions, no laws were broken when it comes to my name. It's just a nigga talking.
Okay.
And the nigga's not talking about having me assassinated. He's not talking about kidnapping me. He's not even saying killing me.
Well, he didn't say break his jaw.
He said, I want to break his jaw. If that's the case, niggas should be investigated every day, right?
Now, I understand if you're Wack and you're innocent and you have nothing to do with the indictment, and you have people trying to throw your name into it as if you're supposed to be involved, it can be annoying. I get it. But you gotta also understand why people are looking at you as the odd man out. Let's be honest here. If this was somebody Wack did not like, I'm sure Wack would be doing the same thing. He will be pointing fingers at the odd man out saying, hey bruh, why haven't they spoken with you? Matter of fact, we actually saw this when 6ix9ine, Shotty, and the rest of the Bloods from New York got locked up. Wack 100 raised a question to Jim Jones saying, hey big bruh, how come the feds didn't pick you up? How come the feds didn't talk to you? These are your homies, your people that you was around. You're mentioned in the indictment, but nobody picks you up? That's a little bit odd, Jim Jones. So if you're Wack, you have to understand it. Listen, man, this is all going to be very interesting. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of the feds pulling up on Adam 22? And what do you guys make of Wack going off on Akademiks for trying to implicate him in something he has nothing to do with? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.